Hello, good morning. My name is Shishir Tamang, and this is my rationale for the two learning experiences I have planned. In this part, I will explain why I chose certain teaching strategies, how they fit the group, and how they connect with the early years learning framework version 2. I'll also talk about the learning theories that influenced my choices and how I made sure the activities are inclusive, culturally respectful, and support systems overall development. Learning experience one, that's STEM, floating and sinking. The first experience is a science activity that about floating and sinking, designed for preschool children aged 4 to 5. I chose this activity because young children are naturally curious and water play is something they already enjoy. It gave me the chance to turn the curiosity into learning through play. One important strategy I used was intentional teaching. Instead of just showing children what floats and sinks, I asked questions like, why do you think this will float? Or what do you think will happen if we add more weight? This type of questioning helps children think for themselves and make predictions. It also links with EYLF outcome 4, which is children are confident and involved learners because it encourages problem solving, curiosity, and persistence. I also use scaffolding, which comes from Vygotsky's idea of the zone of proximal development. For example, if a child was not sure, I might compare objects by saying, this stone feels heavy and this leaf feels light. What do you think will happen when you put them in water? This gives children just enough support to build their own ideas. The activity was designed to be holistic. It covered many areas of development, such as physical, with fine motor skills from pouring or handling objects, cognitive, like thinking, predicting, and testing ideas, social, working in small groups, sharing turns and talking together, and emotional, which is building persistence and confidence through trial and error. Inclusivity was also considered. I used natural materials like leaves, stones, and wood because they are familiar and accessible to everyone. For children with motor difficulties, I could provide larger or lighter items. For children learning English, I would use gestures and repeat words like float and sink to support understanding. The purpose of the strategy was not only for children to learn about floating and sinking, but also to practice problem solving, use new words, and learn how to work together. So that was my rationale for the learning experience one, the first experience, and I would like to move on towards the second learning experience. So which is drama, original storytelling. So this is the learning experience two now. So the second experience was drama about through Aboriginal storytelling. I chose this because storytelling is a powerful way for children to learn about culture and it allows them to use their imagination, creativity, and communication skills. My main teaching strategy was cultural responsiveness. I used Dreamtime stories, Aboriginal art, and props like boomerangs, clapping sticks, and animal figures. This links with EYLF principle, respect for diversity and outcome. Second, children are connected with and contribute to their world. Also, because it helps children learn about and respect First Nations culture. The main learning method was role playing and symbolic play. Children acted as the rainbow serpent, animals, and elders. This links with Piaget's theory of pre operational development, where children learn through imagination and symbols. Role play also helped them connect emotionally with the story. I supported the play with scaffolding and reflection. During the role play, I asked questions like, how do you think that animal felt? Or what did the rainbow serpent do? Afterwards, I guided a group talk where children said what they learned. This respects Vygotsky theory of learning through social interaction. Positive guidance was used to model respect, turn taking, and care with cultural items. For example, if two children wanted the same role, I guided them to take turns or choose fairly. This helped build empathy and cooperation. Inclusivity was planned through adjustments. Children with language delays had visual aids and peer support. Children with additional needs were given simpler roles or more guidance. Visual learners benefited equally and respect for all children from Aboriginal arts and book, while active learners enjoy the moment in role play. This shows equity and respect for all children. The purpose of these strategies was to help children learn about Aboriginal culture, express themselves through play, and develop skills in creativity, empathy, and communication. So, in conclusion, in both experiences, my strategies were chosen to be intentional, inclusive, and supportive of child's growth. The STEM activity encourages early scientific thinking, problem solving, and working with others. The drama activity supported cultural learning, imagination, and reflection through play. Both were guided by learning theories from Vygotsky and Piaget, and both followed the EYLF principles and practices such as holistic learning, respect for diversity, and high expectations for every child. I also made sure inclusivity was at the center, so all children, no matter their ability or background, could take part meaningfully. Together, these experiences show how thoughtful planning and intentional teaching can create opportunities that are fun, meaningful, and developmentally appropriate. Thank you so much. Have a good day.